Hi, so my name is Alicia Stuckey, or just Anna. I'm going to be talking about the spinoff. In this case, a Batman Beyond, which is a spinoff from Batman the Animated Series. Um, so the Batman Beyond is set 50 years in the future of Batman the Animated Series. It's set in this neo-Gotham future. In this case, Batman has retired by now, but he comes across a young teenager named Terry McGinnis. And through circumstances and some arguing, Terry discovers that Bruce is actually Batman. Um, and Bruce decides to have Terry take up the mantle of being Batman. Um, uh, they battle new and old villains, but they grow closer together as in this new Neo Gotham feature. Um, the series ran for 3 seasons and a movie, so pretty good. And again, Beyond, it's a spinoff of Batman the Animated Series. Um, Batman the Animated Series is critically acclaimed. It's known for being dark and treating its audience mature. Um, and Beyond has to expand that universe that it created, while also being dark as well. Um, again, treats on much mature. Um, it goes for a different tone and style. And again, you're having a teenage Batman instead of young adult or just older adult Batman. You're gonna deal with Terry dealing with high school drama, but also battling crime. So it has to stand on its own because of that. The question is, can a teenage Batman take up the role? But touching on its treating it so much mature and being dark, some examples of it being dark, there's a glowing alive cadaver in an episode. In the pilot, which leads up to Batman deciding to retire, he had a heart attack in the middle of a fight and reaches for a gun out of desperation. And because, Batman doesn't kill, he realized he needs to retire. That was too much. And there's also an episode of teenagers doing drugs in high school. So, treating small audience mature while also being dark. Some say that it went darker than the original. And again, you're having a teenage Batman. Terry is his own person. He's not Bruce Wayne. Terry's a bit of a hothead. He's optimistic. He's cracking jokes at villains, while fighting them. And I think the biggest difference is Terry has a family to come home to. He has a mother and a brother, and he did have a father. Um, so he generally did have a happy childhood. Um, and again, he's cracking jokes at villains, so Batman doesn't do that really. Um, and again, staying on its own, it made several new villains. There's just a few examples in the corner there. So yeah, Terry is his own person. He battles his own different villains. And again, this is expanding. Uh, Beyond went for a more cyberpunk look. You're having the city have brighter colors, the city's more lit up. Batman the Animated Series, it went for a dark deco style, they call it. It had like a 30s, 40s look, but Beyond has a cyberpunk look, so they definitely differentiate itself from the original. So it has to stand on its own. But you're still a spinoff of Batman the Animated Series, so they're all going to be callbacks for older fans tuning in. Joker is long dead, but there's a gang running around calling themselves the Jokers, so his presence is still felt throughout the city. Barbara Gordon, Batgirl, she's the commissioner now. And some old villains return. Mr. Freeze is an example. So again, you're still having characters and premises uh for the older audience of the original series, but it's also expanding the world for the new show. Um, so with all this, Beyond went to continue the Batman mythos. Did it succeed? Um, it did. It's 25 years old. Um, and it celebrated its 25th anniversary. Fans generally want more. There's been a few comic books made. The series is generally regarded with high regard and enthusiasm because every few years there is uh Batman Beyond projects that pop up. They don't go anywhere, but they do pop up, so fans do want more. An example is earlier this year there was a artist who revealed on Twitter that he went to WB and made these concepts art for a Spider-Verse kind of styled Batman Beyond movie. Um, the artists, they said Warner Brothers, they were pleased, but they didn't say yes or no. They said maybe. So, there's still, as a spin-off, it succeeded in being its own thing and continuing the Batman mythos. People still want more from this world that the show created. Um, and then this is my Adobe Express I made. On the left, I wanted to portray Terry having family members and people he loves. He has Bruce, his mother and father, his brother, he has his girlfriend. So I wanted to portray that as like, family memories. And on the right, I wanted to just portray Terry being Batman. There's some quotes from him. Again, the series is dark, so I wanted to go for a gothic punk look kind of. And I used a lot of tone mixing up for both of these Adobe Express images, and uh that's it. Okay. So thank you. Batman Beyond, great spinoff. Thank you.